Yes, sir. It's your boys on the Session Podcast. We in the building with the Dre The Shoe God.
Yeah.
What's the deal, my boy?
Man, I'm chilling, man. You know, my boy was asking me to come out here, so
Yeah.
I had to make
Yeah.
a few adjustments on a Sunday, man. I had to interrupt my sleep. But
Hey, Sunday sessions, buddy. Look, we fresh up. Everybody just got up. A little wake and bake for me, if you will. But man, I had to get the shoe god out here, man, doing big things right now, showing everybody the way, putting on knowledge about the shoe game right now to a lot of the young niggas that don't know, the old niggas that forget. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me a little bit about, man, what got you in the shoes, man?
I mean, I was into shoes like a very long time. I'm gonna say like 11 or 12. Like this is like '06. You feel me? So that's when the sneaker community was like real small.
Yeah.
And you know how it is. You kind of follow after your cousins and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But me, I kind of took it to the next level. And I always say too, like I was a big basketball fan too. And basketball, like it falls in line with shoes. Like you can't.
Well, some of the top shoes are basketball shoes.
Literally, that's what I'm saying. Like if you're a Kobe, Mike fan, you gonna like ball, Bron, and et cetera. Everybody else that has shoes. So me being a big basketball fan, I was like, I always literally got on the internet, Nice Kicks, Sneaker News, whatever sneaker blogs you can whatever think of, and literally seeing like, okay, what they wearing today?
Yeah.
What's the newest shoes? What's the PEs that they wearing today? I want to see something I ain't never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing that every day, and then just being a nerd. I'm doing my research every day. I'm like, okay, I want to know why this shoe looks like this shoe.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to know the history of shoes. And after that, it just kind of got out of hand. Like I didn't turn it to that dictionary. For shoes. After that, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, should you engulf yourself in it and you start to becoming what your surroundings are. So it's it's like that. So can you remember what one of the like your first favorite shoes was? Like one of them ones that was just like you had to have it, you got it, and damn near your heart skipped a beat.
Oh no, for sure. Like I think I beat these down. I wish I ain't throw them away. But the Scarface Air Force Ones from like 2006.
Ooh, really?
It's like the half
with the little man on the side.
Nah, they was like half black, half white with the red laces.
We gonna get a picture of that. My boys, Byers, find that pic, put it up there for me.
Like them, I'm talking about. I wore them all 6th, 7th grade. I'm talking about winter.
what ones in the winter is crazy.
Man, I was nasty back in the day.
Oh God,
I wore them all winter. I'm talking about what ones.
Lord.
We from Chicago, so you know I was wearing them till they get super creamy yellow paws.
Oh, paws.
Like I was wearing them like crazy all winter, and I beat them down. But the whole time looking back in the future, like I could have fixed those. I should have kept those. Like
you should have just kept them for.
But you know, we Chicago, I always say we known for like throwing away Air Force Ones. So
the ones are literally like paper cups.
Yeah, and I threw them away when they got like real bad. I'm like, I wore these all winter. They then you feel me? They didn't turn super yellow.
So what was it about that shoe that just had you in a chokehold? Was it like the Air Force One culture being from the rack?
It was that Air Force One culture, just that 2000s, and you know, that 2000s.
We had a whole song around that time about Air Force Ones.
That was a little early on, but at that time, I tell people that was like peak Air Force One era. Though.
Yeah,
like from early 2000s to like 2010. Like
I remember every school shoe. If you had to wear a uniform, people were wearing ones.
That was the go-to shoe.
The white or the black ones,
and it was cheap.
Yep.
You then they could find them for $2 for $80, $2 for $100. Like, and then I had small feet too, so I was like, oh man, I'm finding deals on Air Force Ones daily. And then it was just that time. You had a pair of ones back then. He was that guy.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
I remember not having a pair and like really asking my mom for a pair, finally getting one, and I felt like that dude.
You feel me? Like on top of the world, you feel
you're
like
not trying to crease them and shit.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't getting no back then.
Nah, I did. I remember because when I was a shorty, how old are you? I'm 27. So like when I was a shorty, like force fields and shit had just came out.
You was a force field guy, man.
No, I didn't use them, but I remember like that's when they came out and people was talking about them. Most people would just like walk with their fucking toes curled.
I remember that. I ain't gonna lie though. I tried the force field thing, but
I never tried them.
Man, those shits hurt your feet, man.
Yeah.
It's not worth the money, bro.
My brothers would put like newspapers in their shoes.
Some people put the what's the shoe tree that
Oh
comes with your
yeah,
shoes.
that's some old head shit.
They cut it in half and put it in there so they increase their shoes. I always thought it was silly though. I ain't gonna lie, but I always tell people this: shoes are meant to crease. Like they're not made out of metal, bro.
Yeah, that's true too.
So it's they're gonna crease like it or not.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that Air Force One era was like, it was a time, but then I was like, that Jordan era too. Like I tell people this all the time: 2006 is the best year for Jordan brand like ever. Like
2006. Why 2006?
if you just look at the lineup they had, and then when I got in the game, it was just like, damn, they dropping some colorways. Like if you look at it, it was just like, okay, almost every Jordan 4 that came out, the most sought out the Jordan 4s came out that year, and they still haven't been released to this day. They retro everything.
Right.
Only thing that haven't been retro was fire lightnings and thunders, but it was so much stuff that came out. But this year was a pretty good year for shoes. Like they retro.
Thunder Force had liggers and chokeholds for a while.
Man, bro. Like
I can remember them days.
I witnessed 3 releases for that's how long I've been in the game. But I remember the original release, the 2012, and what's this year. Like I always had people in a chokehold, but it was just so much stuff. Like the lineup was super crazy. Me being broken, just watching on the internet. I'm watching this early YouTube days. I'm watching niggas collections. I'm like, damn, only if I had the money. You feel me?
Yeah.
And when I got a little older, you feel me? I'm in high school. You know how it is when you searching for kicks. I got a little money in my pocket. I went back.
Yeah.
I went back on the vault. Like, okay, I need them.
Yeah.
Like
just to shit on niggas.
I wouldn't even say this shit on niggas. It was just like, man, I need.
You really want it?
I need these.
So that sounds like to me like you a real true sneakerhead. What to you is the definition of a true sneakerhead?
It's simple, man. It's always about what you like. You ain't gotta have a bunch of shoes to even be a sneakerhead. Like just the love for shoes in general. That is a sneakerhead.
Okay.
People get the wrong definition of sneakerhead. Oh, you gotta have this. You gotta have this certain amount of shoes in your collection. You gotta know this. You gotta have the rare stuff. Nah, it's just the love for shoes, bro. That's all. Like I don't expect people to know shoes. Like I'm a dictionary. Like I'm a nerd when it comes to shoes. Like if you just got a love for shoes, you're a sneakerhead, bro. Like it's don't get me wrong. Now it's different levels to it.
It's mastery levels to this. Yeah,
it's definitely different levels, but. It's like if you enjoy shoes, you just love shoes in general, you're a sneakerhead, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's real. I mean, that's honestly probably the purest definition of it because you got other spin-off terms like hype beasts and goddamn, like what is a hype beast? Like if they're interested in the shoes and shit and they really like them, I mean, I guess
a hype beast is basically wearing what's trendy.
Yeah,
and you only wear it because it's popular. So a hype beast is.
Can you be a sneakerhead and a hype beast?
Yeah, I always tell people this: the hype beast is like the little brother, the annoying little brother.
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying?
You gotta have them though.
Yeah.
But the hype beast is pretty much, how can I put it? Hype beast is if somebody, I ain't gonna say me, but if everybody just stopped wearing Travis's right now, and be like, oh, them lame, like we don't wear them no more, and you stop wearing them because of that. But you like this shoe so much. But you like, man, nobody don't wear those no more, bro. You lame as hell. And everybody get to saying, oh, you lame for wearing them or whatever you like. You a hype beast, bro. You just a trend follower.
You a trend follower.
That's all it is, bro. And them type of people, they in a different category. You feel me? Like we don't talk about them, but they are part of like the family. The little brother the annoying little brother nobody pays attention to. That's all they are. But like I said, they gonna be around regardless. So.
Yeah. Well, since you're a dictionary, man, I kind of want to pick your brain because I think, like, especially for people who aren't sneakerheads, primarily myself, who's been wearing the same pair of Air Max, Vapor Max for the past year every day. I don't really care too much for shoes. Like, I had a collection of Vans at one point, but that's only because they were cheap. But outside of basketball shoes, what are some of your favorite shoe brands? Or shoes that you really like, or you really, because as a non-sneakerhead, when I hear sneakerhead, I think J's, Bronze, Kobe's, Dunks and shit. Real shit.
I'm a big Reebok guy.
Like,
I say I stay in my lane when they come to basketball, but I definitely go deep in that bag too. But basketball is like where I mainly stay at. I mean, that's what most of the shoes.
Yeah, no, I mean a good 75% is basketball shoes, but I know like I've met some sneakerheads. Like I remember a sneakerhead was putting me on Asics.
Oh no, you got the casual wear. That's like New Balance and stuff like that. I'm into that type of stuff too. But give me a pair of like Air Force Ones any day. Like, for a lot of people don't even know Air Force Ones are basketball shoes. Like,
yeah, Sheed hooped in Air Force Ones his entire career. His entire career.
It really started with like Moses Malone and stuff like that. So
really?
that was in the 80s, yeah. But Sheed took it to the next level where like Air Force Ones was super popular.
Yeah, Sheed had his own custom shoe and shit.
Like Moses had like PEs, but Air Force Ones wasn't on top of the world.
Yeah, like
it is currently or on the early 2000s or when Sheed was playing. Like, yeah. And but yeah, but back to what you were saying, like Reebok, like I get deep in the Reebok bag. Adidas, of course, the Adidas. I go even Patrick Ewing's. Like
I like Ewing's.
Nah, people sleep on Ewing's.
I like the way Ewing's. Well, I like that old '90s sneaker look, the big bulky shit.
Yeah, they big as hell. But
you know,
like I don't know. I like all type of shit. Like I just bought some Ewing's, man. Like crazy. I found them at Burlington's, but
hey, Burlington be having shits on the low.
Hey, don't sleep on Burlington's.
Why do they be having shits like that?
No, it's like Burlington's is one of them things like. It might be like a B grade or something like that. B grade meaning like the main stores like that it was supposed to be sold at.
They ain't selling bitches.
They couldn't sell it or they can't sell it because it might have like a factory flaw or something like that. Okay. So they send it to like Burlington's and Marshalls and Ross and they
like sell them. Oh shit! So you be finding real legits.
It's a hobby. Like that's a hobby of mine. I've been doing that probably since like 2015.
Like I know you can find them. I mean, I just didn't know why. They be having
sometimes they don't
nice
be B grades, but most of the times they be B grades. Like they show up with no box at Marshalls and stuff. But
right. And it be the shits.
Yeah, it be the real shit. You just gotta. It's just a rare find. It ain't like I can go in Marshalls right now. And be like, all right, let me go find some mics up in there. Yeah. But if you, like I say, it's a hobby of mine. I go every twice a week maybe. Mm-hmm. You never know. You
never know.
Everybody be like, "Oh, you know all the spots you plugged up." I'm like, "Nah, bro. Y'all go to Marshalls and Ross. You know, niggas these days they too bougie to even step in Ross and shit. I can't be seen in there." I'm like, "Nigga, they sell
please
white tees and shit up in there. Like, you can't buy no. You too bougie to buy white tee from Hanes, nigga." Like,
no bullshit.
But yeah, I go in there like. It ain't even just like the shoes though. I go in there, you might find some crazy shit up in Ross, some Burlington's. You feel me? Like I found Mitchell and that's like I'm a jersey collection too.
Yep.
Like I got a crazy jersey collection. Like I collect jerseys. I've been doing that for years. I done found Travis Scott jackets and shit up in there. Like I also like you feel me. One of my hobbies and jobs too is like I resell from there too. Like I just go in there and find some crazy shit and like oh damn, look at the market for it. I'm like oh damn, I found the Travis jacket up in here. Like it's up here for $40, but you feel me? I posted online. It's $200. I know niggas gonna get mad at that, but it is what it is. It's part of the game.
It's the game, man. Don't get mad because you ain't think of it first,
exactly. Nigga. Like, I've been doing this shit for years, but
yeah.
But yeah, like I said, it's just a hobby. I go in there just looking for stuff.
Well, to be technical, it does accrue value because you take the time to go and search it and find it and research. Like it does accrue some value to it because they ain't get up and go find that
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I gotta like don't get me wrong, got some days when it's a dud. You be like, damn, I done been out here for 2-3 hours. I ain't found shit, but it be like that though.
Yeah, that's the game. That's what I'm saying. That's the value you putting into that motherfucker.
Exactly, and then you get it. To me, it's a thrill when I get to find stuff like, damn, I found some Jordans on Ross for $60, and then I look at the market, they $500. I'm like, oh, that's a come up shit. You just paid half my rent for these damn shoes.
Realistically.
So, but yeah, like I've been doing that for years, man. Like crazy hobby. I have fun with it though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So now, obviously, you said that like you love hoop shoes because you were a real big basketball fan.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite player all time?
I'm at the Bean. I gotta go Kobe every time.
Really?
I'll down this here argue anybody, bro.
you will argue anybody over Kobe
bro.
Bryant being the greatest ever, or what? Just your favorite?
Just a favorite.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm putting them number 2 though. I'll argue with anybody, bro.
Why number 2? Like who's number 1?
Mike. Everybody knows Mike.
Okay, and Kobe Bryant will be number 2.
Number 2. how y'all gonna say he number 2 behind Mike and then put him all the way at 8, 9, all these crazy ass numbers I've been seeing all on the internet? Like, it don't make no sense to me. Like,
no, I definitely personally think he's been moved to number 3. Me personally,
I ain't mad at that though. I'm not. When we go to like preference and I get why people put Bron in number 2, I get that.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of the game.
I think I've grown to not be able to put Bron at 1 just because
everybody's chasing Jordan.
Yeah, in a sense, but like also to be technical, Bron played against a lot of different generations who was also influenced by Jordan.
Yeah,
and he playing against some new niggas that's making up their own shit, and he's still dominating. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I think after it's said and done, bro's gonna be a tough argument.
Oh,
but
for sure.
But I just think Kobe had some injuries and shit that held him back from more greatness.
I'll say this, but Kobe ain't really started getting injured till year 17.
Yeah, and that's true.
In year 17, let's be real, most niggas don't even make it that far.
But this is the difference. It was like Kobe had like what 2 years back to back in the finals.
Yeah.
After Shaq.
Yeah. 2009, 2010. Yeah.
And they last year in the finals.
Really 3 straight years. Really 3 straight years. 08.
Yeah, they went 3 straight years.
Yeah.
So when I be thinking about it like that, right? Like he definitely top 3, top 2, whatever. Because bro, even if he didn't win it, he made it. Like the goal is to get there at the end of the day. He took some nobodies and got there. Well, then he had Powell and Lamar Odom.
I wouldn't say
that was
nobodies.
A squad. That was a squad.
But I said it wasn't nobody on the 2009, 2010 Lakers was top 75 or top 10 player in the league.
Facts. Yeah. But then you look at 2018 Bron. And we talking 2018. This is already after he's done.
I feel like the greatness that I ain't gonna take away what Bron did, but people kind of discredit like Kevin Love and shit like that on that run.
That is true.
He was killing that run.
Fair.
But Bron was on another level though. I'm not taking away nothing from
You know
Bron.
who we also discredit, because we'll all say this as real niggas. We'll all say that J.R. Smith is one of them niggas. Yeah. And we didn't credit that J.R. was on that team hooping. You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm a basketball junkie too. Like I can go back. I've been doing this for years.
Wasn't Kyle Korver there too?
I want to say he was there. Yeah, that roster was.
Was solid for Bron.
It was solid. It was good enough for Bron. Like I say this, he dominated the Eastern Conference that year.
Yeah,
and he did drag them. Now I ain't gonna sit here in front like he definitely dragged them, but definitely give credit to his teammates too. But he did his thing though. Like I ain't gonna take nothing away from Bron. Like I ain't gonna lie, I grew up a Bron hater, but over the years, like I'm a basketball fan first, so it's like you when you witnessing that, bro, you gotta witness greatness.
As a Bron fan, my entire life, I just want to say thank you.
It's cool.
That's all we ever wanted. It's like we can argue who's the greatest. We can talk our shit. Kobe, Bron, whatever. We know Kobe's the best replica of Mike, and if Mike's the greatest, Kobe's there. So it's like they're in the conversation for a reason.
My thing is too, as you say, you're a Bron fan. Could y'all at least give credit to the niggas, the teammates though? Because sometimes y'all act like they ain't never
like Bron just did it all by himself.
Nah, look, like this man ain't played. Bron get to play with top 10 players.
That's because of that 07 finals.
Okay, scratch that off.
That's because of that.
Anything from 2010 and forward, he played with a top 10 player.
But look, G, look. All right, okay. The Miami days, total different circumstances.
He was top 5 in the league.
Okay, bro.
Bosh was like top 15 in the league.
But y'all will go and say the same thing about Bron, and then it be in the whole documentary saying how Scottie Pippen was easily the number 2 player in the NBA.
But that's
like,
the thing.
bro, what? Y'all got the top 2 niggas in the league?
People argue that. They only argue that because Scottie was playing like the Bulls literally went to go get Scottie. He didn't they had to build Scottie up like, nigga, we need you to be great. If you gonna play with Mike, you gotta be great. You feel me? He got to get with Bron. It was like, all right, let me get that nigga, let me get that nigga, let me get that nigga, and everybody be like. They just forget that he just did that. And now I'm not taking away from I had to learn like okay.
Let GM.
I like that. He did what he had to do, but motherfuckers act like it didn't happen though. Like and I think everybody wanted him to stay in Cleveland that first stint. It was just more of a damn nigga. Everybody was mad because it was like, damn nigga, you just built the team.
But you can't but that's fucked up because LeBron is so great.
And that's what I was gonna say
his
too.
Teams and organization make sure they consider him I'm 100% obvious they make sure they consider him in these moves because it has to work for him for it to work
for
the team. So then he gets fucked up for like knowing what he needs he's clearly the highest IQ ball player of all time.
And I always say like he wasn't wrong for leaving Cleveland. We was expecting him to leave. We seen what the GM and then was doing.
No, we did expect him to leave.
Like we definitely expect him to leave. We just ain't expect like, damn, you went to go team up with that. But
we was just mad, bro. Like
yeah, we was just mad.
We had D Rose and shit here, nigga. Like we was upset.
I ain't gonna lie, as Chicagoans, we did expect that nigga. We expected that nigga to come to Chicago. I was like, I was
pissed.
I was hurt. But
and we carried that grudge for years, nigga.
At the same time, I was like, damn, Brian, you did us like that. Like it was right there for us, bro.
He couldn't have came to Chicago, bro, and try to beat LeBron James. How was you gonna do that? You forever following Michael Jordan.
True.
Anything y'all do is we're bringing back the 90s Jordan Bulls days. Like they would never live it down.
That's why everybody wanted them to lose that first couple years. Shit, I was a diehard hater. I'm not gonna say
man.
It, I was high school. I'm then in like a junior high. I'm like, man, fuck this nigga. Every game.
Dog, I remember coming to school and every time the Heat lost in the playoffs, bro, like I come in school the next day, niggas was talking crazy, nigga. Yeah, you seen that shit? Cause this was like we had social media. It was like Facebook and shit. So niggas would be talking shit, and you get mad. You got to cut your Facebook and shit off for the night.
I ain't gonna lie. I got a story. I got a story, man. I'm a diehard like Lakers fan. Like I was big Kobe fan. I'm talking about I used to watch every game.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when they got swept that year. In 2011, when Dallas swept them,
yeah,
I could tell the story now, nigga. I told my mom I was sick. I was lying like a motherfucker. Bro, I ain't want to go to school the next day.
Bro, I swear to God on my life. Look, let me tell you, I got a story, G. Same year, 2011, I think it was, G. I was hurt, diabolically, down bad, bro. I had posters of Bron all over my room. Mind you, I hoop. Like, I got state championship. I did this shit for real. I had Bron all over my wall, G. When he lost that first finals, I ripped all my posters down. My mama come in my room, mind you, it's like 10 or whatever at night. My mama come in my room like, boy, you doing too much. It's just a fucking game. Like, I'm like, because my mama knew how much I loved Bron and shit. And I was just damn near cried, bro. I ain't gonna front.
Nah, see, I was the complete opposite, nigga. I couldn't wait till he lose.
Oh,
nigga,
no.
I was in the what, nigga? I called all my homies. Yeah, nigga, what? Yeah, Dirk. When Dirk had everybody doing the one fade, one leg fade away the whole summer though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even know hooper, but I was in the alleys definitely practicing that one leg all summer.
Look,
like,
Dirk had an insane.
I know it was crazy.
Year.
Like I could tell you every like was it Blazers, Lakers,
Holy
OKC,
shit.
then Miami. That's a hell of a run right there. Like,
He went crazy that year.
and the crazy part,
He had Jason Kidd too, though. Like, you know,
cat,
floor general.
old kid though.
But it's floor general. You don't teach IQ. That's why Bron's still dominant. It's because of IQ.
IQ. He's the smartest player on the court. Like
That's
we
what
see
I'm
that. Like
saying.
that's why I say about Bron as I got older, you gotta appreciate greatness. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You have to. Like it's like, damn, this nigga, 21, 20, 19.
Still frying these niggas.
Like,
Like,
exactly. I'm
what
like,
the fuck?
Still dominating. I'm like,
Yeah.
You gotta appreciate that because we ain't never seen no shit.
Never seen no shit like that. Not this old.
Yeah,
He's supposed to be old and slow. Only thing we see is
he's
his.
supposed to be playing.
Yeah. His son is in college,
Like,
nigga.
I witnessed all my favorite players growing up get the year 19, 20, and 21.
And call that bitch.
Man,
Yeah.
them niggas be butt. Like, it was so hard seeing
dog.
Kobe play year 20, bro. I said,
Yeah.
man, Kobe averages, what, 15, 16?
Remember when KG went to the Nets? Ew.
That was nasty.
It was just nasty work.
Last year in Minnesota, he was like, I'm like, damn, ticket, like, it's year 21, bro.
Go sit down,
sit
bro.
down, bro. But, like, he was averaging like 4, and I'm like, yeah, this nigga, it's time,
It's
bro.
time, big dog.
Time, bro.
Udonis Haslem. Why the fuck did that nigga play so long?
I always say that. I don't know. I wish like we can get an interview with him or something.
Yeah,
day.
G, like on my hoop sessions, I wish I got another. It's called hoop sessions. I wish this nigga can come on and sit and just.
I feel like one day he'll let people know because it's like, damn, nigga, you holding up roster spots.
Nigga, yeah, you holding up roster spots, but it's also like you building some generational wealth for your fam and shit.
I feel like
Unless he had a gambling problem.
Nah, I feel like he could he could have been an assistant coach or something.
Yeah, and just got us damn near equally his bag.
Yeah, I didn't understand what he was doing. I guess they ain't had no assistant coaching spots open, but
maybe it was a thing with Heat culture about locker room presence, and maybe that's why they always successful. Because even if their team don't look that great on paper, they damn near always get to where they,
I'm pretty sure we're gonna find out in the future though. I'm pretty sure we're gonna find out.
The Udonis Haslem special, that shit'll be crazy. All right, hold on. Oh man, so another thing, man, dog. So I saw you make a lot of content, which is fire as fuck. I was actually watching your content. I mean, I found you maybe only 3 weeks ago.
Damn.
Sorry. I'm sorry. No. I be working, dog. But my algorithm isn't super like Chicago. I be kind of like, oddly. And when I found yours, I don't even know. It was just random reels, like, popping up through the algorithm. And what was funny was you was talking about the skull caps with the fucking brim,
Oh, that went viral. The stupid shit that go viral on my page that ain't supposed to go viral when I'm not talking about shoes and shit.
It's just like, and that shit what got me, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a shoe guy necessarily. I fuck with the shoe, but I say, nah, bro, why the fuck was we went? And like, I remember at a time, that was like, I wanted to wear that hat. Like, I wanted to get that hat with a bomber jacket with the orange inside. Like, at the time, that was the thing for me. Like, why the fuck was that the mode? Like,
nah,
am I bogus? Like, that was what I was on, bro. Like,
nah, it was just the era. See, I didn't know where it originally came from. All the old heads in my comments, this nigga don't know shit. Niggas be coming there hating. I'm like, man, get y'all old ass out the comments.
Nah,
but it's like, I guess it came from like Nas and Hov and them or some shit. I don't know.
That looked like it was some New York shit for sure. You look at them old New York shits.
I guess that's where it originated from. So if y'all want to get credit, they love taking credit.
New York love taking credit over us, nigga. Y'all can have that one.
Y'all can have that one, bro. I ain't letting y'all have nothing else, bro. But
and then the buck 50s.
Okay.
Let's please talk about it.
That's another one that's just like going viral on my page. See, the buck 50s is definitely a Chicago thing. It's just like, I want to say it came out west for sure, but
it's giving out west.
It definitely give out west. But all I say is Chicago. Look, I'm looking at the camera, bro. It was nasty behavior, bro. Like, why is we wearing watches on our head, bro? And I knew it was just a Chicago thing. I'm like, I've never seen no other states wear this shit before. Like, I'm dead.
And you know what's crazy? Like, you hear old heads, niggas be talking, you had the buck 50, nigga, you was doing it, nigga.
It was a time, though. I ain't gonna front. Like, my era was the last era to wear the buck 50. So it's like, they was in my comments, oh, this nigga don't know nothing. He wasn't getting money. I'm like, nigga, it's $150, $200. Calm down, bro. Y'all act like this motherfucker cost $1,000, $3,000. You wasn't getting money. I'm like, bro, okay, our era was the last era to wear buck 50s because all my niggas was stealing them, coming to school with them. Or most of my homies some dope boys and shit like that. Yeah. So, like, trust me, I know about the buck 50s. I literally seen them all through high school and growing up, nigga. Like, I done had so many. All my homies, we done had so many Pellies and Stalin things growing up. Nigga, that was the essentials back in the day.
Pelly.
Like, come on now.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the whole heads was devastated. 50 and I say 45 and up. This nigga don't know shit about the buck. Fuck that nigga. I'm like, man, nigga, I'm 30 years old. Nigga, I know a buck 50. Nigga, ain't that motherfucker. You better talk to these niggas. That's 2019 and shit. Like, nigga, I'm Chicago culture forever, nigga. Like, I born and raised Chicago. Like,
that brings me to one of my favorite questions to ask one of my Chicago interviewees. What's your favorite Chicago memory, G? And I know you know what I mean when I say everybody from Chicago. It's so much Chicago that be like, man, this shit's Chicago. What's your favorite Chicago memory, G? Like something that just make you just warms your heart. Goddamn.
I'm from over east, so just really walking up down the 9 all the time. Like, really stony to the lake. Like, hell,
they say it's a different world over there. I don't really go that far on 79.
That's just where I'm from.
That's just because
I just what I know. I mean, it's like it got a special place in my heart. Like, it's good and bad over there.
Yeah, of course.
But the memories, I'm a chef from over there, always gonna like stick with me because it's like, man, I seen a lot of shit on the 9. Like, good and bad, from niggas getting beat up, First time seeing a nigga get shot at, like, just getting my head cut over there. Just the 9 was always busting back in the day.
Yeah.
It ain't what it used to be, because you know how it is these days. But the 9 gonna always like had like a special place in my heart. Just over East in general, to be honest. Like, I
that whole community.
Just the whole community over East. Like, I'm really like from over East. That's all I knew. Nigga, I didn't even know what the fuck a low end was until I got in high school and the West Side and shit. Like, I literally only knew over East. Like, so over East gonna always be like a special place to me. So, and you know, shit, my family's still over East. So I'm in and out from over there sometimes. Yeah,
that's fire. Like I always say, mine is the icy cups. It's just when I ain't never had one in like 10 years.
Swear.
In like 10 years.
I know, when it get hot, I gotta go to the first ghetto spot.
That's what I'm saying. See, you know what I'm saying? I just
like a cavity or something.
Niggas just be working. Like, I ain't got time to be pulling up in the trenches to the lady house. Bing, bing, bing.
See, they got a little spot by Simeon High School. Like, they be busting over there. They been busting over there for a little minute. And shit, it's like.
You see what I'm saying? Like, icy cups just hit right when it's in
They sell the icy cups over there all the time. They've been selling them for a minute. Every time I pass over there, I'm like, look, let me go get a couple icy cups. They sell flame house and cheese. Like,
all type of shit.
All type of shit over there. Every time I pass it, I gotta get it. I have my little $1 ready on the side.
Bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, like, that's some Chicago shit that ain't in no other city for real like that. Like, where you know you can just go to the hood, get your little snacks and shit real quick. You supported somebody business on the low. Boom, you keep it moving, you know, like. That shit, I mean, you know, they got their cornmans and all that around, but it ain't the same how we do it, boy. You got the elbow lady out there.
I know, it's just Chicago shit. Let me see. I can go, my favorite, underrated. I ain't gonna lie, I was a late bloomer with this, though. The pizza puff with mild sauce on it, that shit changed my life.
Insane combination.
Man.
And niggas don't even be knowing, like, why the fuck? First of all, I just want to know, who was the first nigga to put mild sauce on their pizza puff?
One of my mans in 8th grade. I never had that shit before. So I'm like, he like, nah, for you ain't never had no pizza puff with mild sauce. I said, hell no. I thought it was some diabolical. I was like, this is diabolical crazy shit. I'm like, hell no, nigga, that shit going fries and chicken. What you talking about? He like, no, bro, it's gonna change your life. Nigga, he took me to a old spot over East. I don't know if it's still open, but used to call JD's. Nigga, I know the price and everything. That shit was $2.50. Would come with fries. Man, he put mild sauce on that pizza puff. I beat that motherfucker for the first time.
Yeah, get you right together.
I'm talking about every day after school.
Nah, you know what had me in the chokehold for a little bit too as a kid? Like for like 1 year straight. Fucking gas station nachos, G. Holy shit, bro. Hey, look. And we had this little stove. We had this little stove by Morgan Park called Longwood Foods. Little stove. You get out of school. We diabolical. Go over there, get a full plate of nacho. You get your chips. Get to bro ass in the back. He put it in the tray. He ain't even put it in the bag. He put it in the tray. Cheese, peppers, all that shit. Sour cream. Eating that shit right before practice at 5. Like, fucked up. And that bitch running suicides.
Nah,
but that shit had me, bro.
I was more of a flame behind the cheese type guy. Like, that was every day. What's them damn grandma cookies too?
The little cookies with the icing, the slight ice. Come on, shorty.
I mean, a choke though.
Technical difficulties. My bad, y'all. Y'all know niggas be high in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we was just talking about Chicago, man, and one of the things though about Chicago, bro, like I know you can attest to this as a true Chicago nigga, bro. Like you just want this bitch to be fun as hell again, and it just seemed like
I feel like niggas just I don't know. We got like some demon clouds surrounding us.
Yeah, nigga, it's like some cursed land or something, bro. Like,
yeah, it's actually kind of sad. You feel me? I feel like everybody lost homies to this shit. You feel
yeah,
me? And shit, me making it this far still, you know, be surprising. Like, it's crazy. I think Chicago, we all feel it in a way. Like I said, we all lost homies to this shit, man.
Yeah,
and it get crazy, but you know. We gotta like stick it through. You feel me? Like,
the whole city feels like one big dysfunctional family.
It do. Like I don't know if it's. I ain't gonna say like. I don't know. It feel like the rap side, just everything. We live in a hating ass city.
Niggas be hating. Why do y'all niggas be hating, bro?
I don't know what it is.
Stop hating,
like,
bro. We gotta stop. Man, Chicago gotta stop hating,
we gotta
bro.
change the terms too. Like Chicago got a bad like. when we see a nigga doing good and we like want to support it and shit, we call it dick riding and shit. I'm like, what, nigga? Like you like his work, nigga? You a fan of his work? Just say
damn,
like
folk, get off his dick. Like you be like, what?
Like, nigga, I like the work, nigga. Like nigga, Chicago niggas got that shit bad. Like we just live in a hating ass city. Like
hating ass city. It's really lack of support, bro. That's it. Because hate. It's just niggas be hating.
Yeah, I mean it's you get so used to it, but I say this as far as like the content creator and shit like that. Your biggest support gonna be for motherfuckers outside the city. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't really. I've never sat here and like, oh man, I hope Chicago do support me though. Like for years. Like I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna take it away from Chicago because that's literally how I make my money. Most of my money. Yeah. But like your biggest support is gonna come from motherfuckers you ain't never seen, not from your city, all type of shit. So.
But the thing is, if you do get this city behind you, it's fucking endless. Like you're a fucking superstar.
Nah, and I felt like that. I ain't gonna lie. From I done got groupie stories. People walk up to me. It done got crazy to the point some niggas be walking up to me and want to take pictures and shit. And every day, like every day, people walk up to me and like, oh man, I wanna say what's up to the shoe god.
Because Chicago, I feel like we long for people that represent us. You know what I'm saying? Like. That's why Chief Keef was such an important part to our culture, even though, like, you know, a lot of that kind of shaped some shit. Yeah. But it's like, but if we think about it, it was like, at the time, though, that's how young niggas was really outside living. And bro had a full-blown representation of Chicago at that time, like, in the streets. And that shit was like an identity niggas could get behind when it was like identityless. Like Ye and shit wasn't really rapping Chicago like he was at first. You know, he used to come out always rapping Chicago when he was rapping. Then he kind of, you know, he was doing his thing in Paris and all that shit. So, you know, Kanye, I mean, Chief Keef, that was an identity, G. Like,
I always tell people, Keef really represented Chicago what it really was. Like the dark side of Chicago too.
The Gotham City.
Yeah, you feel me? But he really showed us like what really Chicago is, especially at that time. I mean, you know, Keef is, I feel like nobody besides Kanye had a bigger peak than Keef.
No.
Like he really set the culture. Show people what Chicago culture really is.
Like Kanye brought one side of Chicago culture.
Yeah, he brought that one
which
side.
Is like, which upheld like the rich history of like house music from Chicago. And then, you know, like you got Kanye style of music, that soulful shit. You know, he niggas like Common and all them niggas out there rapping all soulful and shit. And I feel like Keith showed like, nigga, this shit real, nigga.
Yeah, he showed the real side of Chicago what happens.
You know what I'm saying?
So, we appreciate Keith for that. Like he gonna always be a legend for that shit. So.
Yeah, facts. So now, when it comes to shoes, I've seen a lot of crazy designs. I want to ask you, how did you feel about those Astro Kid boots?
I mean, it was a gimmick. It's always been like gimmicky shoes. Yeah. Like, did it have its moments? Yeah, but it was just like, I'm an anime fan too. And when I seen them, I knew what they was at first. I'm like, I just wanted to see if niggas was gonna really wear it. Yeah. But I've seen some people pull some fits off with it, surprisingly.
When Shay pulled it out, and when he had the big ass pants with it,
he can do that though. I don't know. I feel like we give the leeway for like celebrities and basketball players to come out in the hallway wear some crazy shit. And Shay Gilgeous-Alexander, he always wear some crazy shit. So that ain't nothing new.
Who do you think? Because I know he's got to be top 5 in the game.
Like fashion?
Shoes. PJ Tucker.
Oh, for sure. I think PJ, he on another level, bro.
Yeah. Didn't he hoop in Yeezys for like a quarter?
Fuck Yeezys. When you PJ on another level, when you start hooping like PEs and shit, like player exclusives for the people that don't know, you on another level. Yeah. Yeezys are, in the sense, rare, but PEs is like that's only made for that player.
Right.
Yeezys are accessible, but PEs is probably like 1 or 2 in the world. You feel like that's
like if that nigga had a Kobe Bryant PE on.
Exactly. Like nigga, Kobe only. This is only made for Kobe. And then I think the one everybody been talking about lately, like that nigga had a Sean Marion Jordan 5. And Sean Marion, I think the story behind it was like Jordan Brand was trying to sign Sean Marion or something like that. But he ended up going back with like just Nike or something. So they only made him like that one shoe. and PJ Tucker got that one shoe.
That's value.
That's like you on a different level.
Yeah.
You don't doing shit like that. You feel me?
Damn,
like,
you think it got to be to the point where niggas is finding shoes and then hitting them up with offers or some shit? Like,
man, the collection world, bro. You never know what people got in that collection or how they got it. Like,
yeah.
And when it come to PE, what I've seen, because I go to a lot of basketball games, like the players will literally take them off their feet, just give them to like a random fan. And that random fan, I have it, just have it.
Boom, sell it on eBay.
Sell it on eBay or just
now
keep
somebody got it in they vault,
and they'll sell it for $5,000-$6,000, and somebody got it in their collection. That's how it kind of come up. I mean, that's a whole nother level of like just shoes. If you collect like PEs, which I know some people do, you in a different ball game. So that's a different tax bracket at that.
What you ever run into? Excuse me, I'm sorry. Do you ever run into like on the way up on this game? You ever run into issues with fake shoes?
Like collecting or just like fake?
Like trying to obtain shoes. You ever run into like fake shoes?
I mean, I'm a professional at what I do, but that come with the game though. Like I say this, searching for shoes, like certain shoes. The shoes I search for, it likely ain't gonna be a fake of. It's just finding a shoe in general. But fake shoes, like, yeah, that's it. Man, if I give you like the game on the rap community now, like it's at an all-time high. Like remember back in the day, you get caught on some fakes or whatever, you finna get fried,
literally
all day, every day. But now we didn't get to the point where people are comfortable of wearing it, which is nothing wrong with that. I don't care what they do with their money and stuff like that, but they didn't rep everything, and then it got to the point, the quality of the rep side,
insane,
just as good as the real, if not better. Like
what? Because the real, they kind of just pumping out type shit, probably.
They pumping out, and I've literally like some of the quality for the reals be shitty, and I've seen the quality of the fakes be better. Like I've witnessed this. It's certain shoes like as it is. Like I'm deep in like the shoe community, so. The Jordan 11 and like the Jordan 1, they have mastered like to perfection. Damn now.
No, that's 100%. The 11s are over cozy. Best hoop shoe probably in the game.
Debatable. I'm not like a super hooper, so everybody be like, "Oh, you buy hoop shoes and shit." Now when I got buy shoes,
it's a fire hoop shoe. It's actually pretty good. Top 10. Let's go top 10. Because there's some Kobe's that are like unbeatable.
Nah, I can't even. Can I put Kobe's like all time shoes? Nah, I don't think so. It's so many.
Hoop shoe? All time
talking about hoop shoe?
I was on because I was just saying,
if we talking
that
about like
Jordan 11 was all time hoop shoe.
I was just saying like top shoes in like all time. Like
you put the Jordan 11 all time?
Like shoes of all time?
Oh, okay.
For sure.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm just asking.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like that's the most
iconic
Jordan of all time. Like, even if it's the casual don't know shoes, they gonna know.
Which one is the best? Like Concord, Space Jam.
Concord. Yeah, if you got, it's either Concord or Bread. It's
no debate on that.
No debate. One or two. I got Concord number 1. I got Bread number 2. Anything after that, you can count it. You do your own list. But
I remember the Cool Grays had niggas ready to die.
Top 5. It's a debate. It's a classic.
I remember going to the Dipper one year, which is a basketball tournament here. And I mean, every high schooler in the building, which is around Christmas time, by the way. And every high schooler in the building had Cool Grays on.
No, that's a classic. Like that's a top 5 Jordan 11. There's no debate. Like that's a Mike Warm. That's the most a highly sought after Jordan 11. Like that's literally top 5. I don't think nobody can argue with that one. Like and with the Jordan 11 is like I said, that's an all time classic too. So I got a top 10 shoe down at all time. You can make a case for top 5.
So what would be your best shoe all time?
I think the greatest shoe of all time, the most versatile shoe of all time, gotta be probably the Air Force One. There's no shoe on the earth that had more collabs, more colorways, most iconic of all time than the Air Force One. Now, is it shoes? Now, this another one that's going like.
That's a tough take. That's actually pretty tight because when you think about it.
I think the Air Force One has had the biggest versatility in like shoe history. But I got one more that's gonna throw some people off. I wouldn't say throw some people off, but if you're a shoe head, you have to say the Converse. The Converse has
you
been
have to say that shoe, low key.
Without the Converse is literally like it's like the Bill Russell of shoes.
It's the pinnacle.
Cause that shoe been around for like 100 years.
Niggas was hooping in that bitch.
Niggas was hooping and then just the history behind Converse. Okay, I'll tell you this. Everybody think. Have you ever seen like the copied shoes people be making like Bapes?
Yeah,
those
okay.
ones. And everybody been doing
right, okay.
Shoes that look like dunks and shit.
Right. Okay, I got you.
Everybody think the Air Force One and like the Dunk or the Jordan 1 is the most copied shoe of all time.
It's the Converse.
It's the Converse, bro.
Like Vans and all those.
Vans, Rick Owens. Every big designer brand has a shoe that looks like the Converse.
That's insane.
Every Gucci, Dior.
Yo, that's insane. Because I remember niggas was wearing Gucci's that look like. Yo.
Converse is the number one shoe that has been like copied throughout history. So if you can make a case that the Converse, I wouldn't say the greatest shoe of all time, but it's like the most historical shoe.
It's one of the most historical shoes all time.
Facts. And then I go Air Force One. And after that you gotta kinda throw just the Jordan brand.
Mike's. Just Mike's.
I'd say the Jordan 1 started history, but if I get deep into Jordan 1, they gonna be.
But the Jordan 1 is kinda a replica of the high top Converse.
Yeah, in a sense.
Like, you get what I'm saying? In the style, that flat bottom,
in a
the
sense.
high top. They did their thing with it, of course.
I think it's branding of what they did, like just the Jordan branding. But I always say this: people don't want to. I'm gonna say it because I don't give no fuck. The Jordan 1 has always been a C tier ass shoe.
C?
People did not start liking Jordan 1s. Everybody that's watching this, y'all did not start liking Jordan 1s until 2016. It has always been a budget ass Jordan. Bro.
Yeah.
Now that it got
Kanye used to wear them pretty.
Yeah, but when Kanye had that hype in 2013, 14, he was wearing the Breds and the Royals.
Yeah.
That's when the Jordan 1, everybody was like,
Right.
Those actually look fire.
You're
Kanye
right.
style on.
He was walking around with the leather and shit on with the J's.
And you don't get me wrong, and then here come the OG community probably gonna comment too. Yes, people was wearing like the Royals, collecting the Royals from like '85 and the retros that came out 2001. But that community was super small. I'm talking about
that's what he's saying.
For
it's
the
not
casual, to the casual consumers, y'all niggas was not wearing Jordan 1s until like 2013 to 2016.
Yeah.
Literally, you can get Jordan 1s was always on sale. You can always get them. They was $120.
Mm-hmm.
They was always easy to get. No, I got clown for wearing Jordan 1s when I was a kid. Like my mama used to give us Jordan. Like my little sister, I ain't gonna put on the spot, but we used to be. My mama, she used to be getting like Dunks and like Vandals and stuff. She just liked it, that type of shit. Yeah. She didn't really care. Yeah. She wasn't even on shoe here. She just liked them because of the colors and shit. We used to get talked about wearing that shit. I used to wear Jordan 1s and 08, 09. Oh, you got flights on, bro.
Oh, yeah.
But my shoe game was always elite, though. Like
Jordan was pretty bogus for them flights.
Yeah,
but they helped a lot of families.
It did, but
they was bogus.
When I was wearing Jordan 1s, they was calling my shoes flights and like Mexican mics and shit like that. So, and I'm like, y'all crazy as hell. I'm like, man, it's a classic. I don't know shit about them. Now, fast forward later, oh man, he got them. He got them
that shit on.
Got that shit on. He needs them in his collection.
That nigga got that shit on.
I got talked about for wearing a lot of shit. And then a lot of shit ain't age well. And I told motherfuckers it ain't gonna age well. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
6 rings and all that shit.
Yeah.
And look, I told motherfuckers. I got a funny story. The Bred 11s came out. Countdown Pack 2008. Around that time, also the 6 rings came out. And Chicago used to have this little weird thing they used to do when shoes get like older after like a week or two, which is weird as shit. I literally got clowned for wearing Jordan 11 Breds. An all-time classic.
Oh, fucking Christ.
That's down the top 10 all time.
Yeah.
When everybody had on 6 rings. I can't make this up. The 6 rings just came out. The Bred 6 rings, to be exact. I literally came to school with the Breds, and everybody clowned me because I had the old mics on. Nobody wear them.
Wow.
Bred 11s, people. And these niggas the whole school had on 6 rings. I said, all right.
Oh wow.
And look where we at now. I wouldn't dare touch a 6 rings.
You know? What's your favorite? Because low key, I didn't like all of his models. What's your favorite LeBron shoe?
LeBron 7. I seen my first time, not first time, but when he wore them LeBron 7s in the All-Star game in Dallas in 2009, fell in love with them. They like black and blue. Them is so fire. Like, they retroed like a few years ago, instant cop. Like, I couldn't. Like, I ain't had no money. Bronze was high as hell back in the day.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when I did have money, because I ain't gonna lie, I used to save up for money like crazy back in the day. I ain't gonna lie, like, I can buy bronze and shit now, and I can get them for cheap. Like, if you gonna tell any kid, especially like at that time, 08, 09 and shit, what you want, a pair of Jordans, a pair of bronze?
Right.
You can go with the Jordans every time. Right. Bro. And that was the same thing for Kobe. Like, Kobe, my favorite all-time player. And
yeah.
I wanted every Kobe, but I'm like, come on now, I'm like, give me the Jordans every time. I ain't gonna lie to you. But now, like, since people don't buy bronze and shit, I can get them for the cheap, like super cheap these days.
I will say, as like a Bron fan, like growing up hooping all the time, Bron had some pretty good hoop shoes. Like to play ball in, they're pretty good. Always pretty cozy.
I say this, it's just, I don't know about, like, I hoop from time to time. I'm a fake hooper. I say the LeBron 10 was like my favorite shoe.
LeBron 10 was pretty tough. They were very cozy. They had that big ass like cushion air bubble.
Yeah, bubble, yeah.
Like, I swear to God, I got my first dunk damn near in some Bron 10s. I swear to God, G. Because it made you just feel good. Like, it was bouncy.
Yeah,
they were a little heavy, but not too crazy. Like
I hooped in some Bron 10s at the park. I was busting some shorties.
Yeah, Bron 10s were a great hoop shoe.
They felt like, you feel that big ass bubble.
Yeah,
bottom,
you feel that cushion.
Yeah, and I was like, I like these.
That's how niggas like him and prolong his career. Like, good shoes, nigga. You gotta be able to, you gotta absorb impact coming down from dunking and shit.
And then we gotta talk about the Bron, his elite run from 7 to 11, bro. Like, man, that was an era, bro. I ain't. All these fake ass sneakerheads want to talk crazy. They don't know shoes, bro.
But they was trying to get them South Beaches though.
Bro, them South Beaches made the internet go crazy in 2010. When he went to Miami and we seen him wear them, we was like, damn. Them is hard.
That's why he pissed a lot of niggas off, bro. He was doing some wild shit.
One thing about Bron haters, though, and I can account for this, we was hating on Bron crazy. But when it came to them shoes, though, we was like, nah, them bitches fire. We had wear them shoes, though. Niggas was going crazy with them shoes. On court Bron, we was like, man, fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the shoes was always like, okay, nigga, you get a pass on me, nigga. I love them shoes, though.
Damn, man. Damn, bro. It's crazy that the shoe shit goes so fucking deep, and you're obviously like a historian for real with this, because I would have never even thought like about Converse. G, like, that shit is like out of thought, out of sight, out of mind. You see it, it's just a brand now. It's like,
I see it every day,
but
because
damn.
I tell niggas when niggas like bring me shoes and stuff, and I was like, I fix shoes, so they bring me shoes, and I see it every day. I be Gucci, Dior, Louis, the brands go on and on, bro. And all got a shoe that look like Converse.
Yeah.
And then you can go from the low budget brands like the Vans and stuff like that. Like, they all started from Converse. Like, Converse is the #1 copy shoe of all time.
Yeah.
Like, it's no debate, bro.
If you had other than Air Force Ones, and you had one specific shoe that you could wear for the rest of your life.
Easy. I actually got 2, but
I want to hear both now, because I know it's gonna be something that's
because it's 1A and 1B for me.
Right. Okay. Give me those two shoes that they were like, you can only wear these 2 shoes.
The infamous questions everybody always asks is, for me, it has always been the Bread 4 and Infrared 6.
Infrared. See, now thank you for that, because Infrared 6s has been a favorite for a long time.
I got the Jordan 6 as a top 5 model in his arsenal. Like, it's the first championship, bro. And it's like that Bread. I'm gonna get sneakerhead terms. We used to call them the black cement for us back in the day. But I seen that 99 pair, and I fell in love with it. And then that 2000 Infrared, Favorite shoes all time.
Yeah.
I got like 5 pair of them. Like
really
all
Christ.
all new. Like I just like to look at it. Like I'm fascinated with them 2 shoes.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a good shoe.
I will wear them. I don't care. Like people these days people like to put like prices on shoes.
Mm-hmm.
You can put any shoe in front of me. Nike Mag, Travis's, whatever, Off-White, whatever super expensive shoe that you love, that you want, I would choose them 2 shoes any day over the whatever the hype shoe you like. That's just one of my favorite shoes of all time.
How do you feel about dead stocking?
You gotta wear your shoes, bro. Like your shoes got a lifespan on it. That's what a lot of people don't know. I mean, with dead stock, I mean, I'm a collector too. Don't get me wrong. I do like to look at my shoes. I'm not gonna lie. But some people double up so they can just look at it and keep it dead stock. Yeah. It's like collection thing. There's nothing wrong with that.
Almost like not toys, but like when people collect those fancy toys,
like toys,
they don't play with them. Like they keep them in the boxes.
It's a piece of history. You gotta look at it as art, though, bro. Like, shoes are art at the end of the day, bro. Like
someone created that shit.
If I love this shoe so much, especially if I'm doubling up on it, it's my money. Shit, I can put that bitch in the corner all I want and just stare at it. Like, do I got shoes and like I'm never gonna touch? Yeah, for sure. Like I bought shoes that's 20 years old. Like, man, I want that shoe in my collection. I need that shoe in my collection. I just want to look at it. It is what it is. So yeah, I ain't the only one. That's like especially if you've been in the game as long as I've been in the game. Like, like you gonna keep some shit on ice.
Yeah,
like,
that's fact. That's fact. So yeah, damn man, Dre, I appreciate you coming through the session, bro. It's been great to learn about sneakers, talk Chicago with you, man. It's been a pleasure, bro.
Come back, my boy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sure.
You got to come back. I always bring my guests back. After so long, we come back, chop it up again. You definitely got to come back, man. We're going to get his Instagram put up on there. It's Dre The Shoe God, right? Yeah, talk your shit. What's your Instagram on that, Jazz?
Everything Dre The Shoe God. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all platforms.
Twitch too, right?
Twitch too, Dre The Shoe God, yeah.
You do Twitch too, yeah. Okay. Make sure y'all subscribe to him, man. Join this Twitch, guys. If you guys like what you guys see here, go back, check out more of our episodes, man. Check us out on Instagram, The Session Podcast. Check us out here on YouTube, The Session Podcast, TikTok, everywhere else. The Session Podcast, Patreon. Y'all know what it is, man. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Dre. Session Podcast, we signing out.